am 18 years old. I experienced gender-based violence when I was 6 years old. I have a sister who was staying with us. There was a particular day my parents went fishing. There was nobody at home in the house. I was left with her. Then she came to me. She started romancing me, and she pulled everything, and we went into the bed, and we started having sex.
My mother's business is about trading plantain, and there was my mother's customer who said he wanted to approach me that I should be his girlfriend, and I refused. And there was a time that the man called me, called me aside to want to ask me questions. So when I met the man said that I should just keep myself free, that I should not be afraid of him. So in the case of that, the man wanted to touch my breast, and I ran away.
Gender-based is a problem in Niger Delta, especially Bayelsa, to put it that way. I'm from here. And the Twasega in particular, I grew up to experience the issue of, like, my mother have no right in his maternal side to share lands when it comes to monetary stuff. But not until just like 5 years ago, I experienced from my paternal side, which is my dad's side. If he sells land, he shares the money equal with his own female sisters. But that has never happened to my mother. So that is also a gender-based problem I come to experience, I see. Today, as I'm talking to you, if you are going, you see a lot of men, they are playing draft. But as I'm talking to you, most of our mothers are in the farm. And they will come back from the farm, still cook, do all these things, but you see that the husbands are not still yet pleased. Early 2000 down to this period, cultism of issues are numerous, Twasega Community Secondary School, even down to the primary schools. These 3 boys initiated this girl, and the process of initiation, they are all students. They are all students, and the process of initiation is through raping and other whatever, I don't know.
The school-related gender-based violence project seeks to collaboration from different stakeholders, from the students, teachers, and school authorities of secondary and tertiary institutions in Bayelsa State, and the law enforcement agents, the police, SSS, NDLA, and we have these CSOs, civil society organizations, which include International Federation of Female Lawyers. Why? Because they play a strategic role in helping people to know their rights and also advocating for redress when people are violated. So what we seek to do is to come up with preventive mechanism, protection mechanism, referral procedures, and also counseling, build basic skills for counseling to enable people respond, to enable both the students and school authorities respond to issues around gender-based violence in school.
Have you heard the word stereotype before? Stereotype is a generalized statement. When I was in Orumau, I asked them if they've heard stereotype statements, and one boy raised up his hand and said, all the girls in so place are prostitutes. And, that is a violent statement against girls. Yes. Because there might be girls who are actually prostitutes, but it doesn't mean all of the girls are prostitutes. Today, I want to just tell us that there are stereotype statements that are violent to the girls. When we say them, we demean the girls.
It's been a jolly good ride all the way. We've recorded quite a number of success stories. I would say that the major challenge that we had with the project, the in-school project, was getting people to actually talk about the issues that we want them to talk about, which is, gender-based violence. And as it relates to the female folks, most especially, because over the course of time, we realized that it is the girls that really suffer violence in schools. So that I would say was a little bit of a challenge from the beginning, getting the girls to talk about the kind of violence they experience, be it at home or in school, whatever the situation may be. It was a very big challenge with the project.
The few ones that were able to come out with, they have this problem of either staying with their aunts and their aunts' fiancés, making advances on them, telling them they prefer them to their aunts, their fiancés. And then also talk about within the school system, the girls trying to force them into have lesbianism with them, or to initiate them into cultism and all the rest. We also have this other aspect of gender-based violence. Children are maltreated so much. I think that too has a very high degree in this our school.
My father told me that I was growing up, so I had to leave the village to come to the township for education because we are having financial problems. So I came with a man who he was working with in the same company, and they knew each other, so I had to come with him and to start to further my education. Then there, I stayed with him for about close to a year. I started seeing some funny actions. At night when I'm asleep, he'll come and open my door. We'll stand there for about 30 minutes. He'll be asking me, he'll be calling me that I should come, but I will not mind. And he knows that because there are people in the place, so if you come closer to me, I will shout.
I come from a family of 5. I have 3 brothers and a sister. I'm the first. I'm 15 years old. I started having issues when my uncle started coming to our house. Every time he wanted to take me to a corner and touch my breast. When I told my mom wanted him. But when I came to school, my luck was better. When Face Initiative, they started coming to our school. When they came, they told us things about gender-based violence. Then I learned that I was facing harassment and I might be raped. So now I know how to handle myself and protect myself because my dream is to become a pharmacist.
I am from a family of 6. I am the 5th child and the only girl. I sleep in one room, and in the room there's no door. I have a cousin who lives with us, and he always comes into the room, and sometimes if I ask him what he's looking for, he said he's looking for torchlight or something else. I woke up one morning and I saw him opening my skirt. I asked him what he was doing, and he said he was looking for torchlight. I reported the issue to my dad, and my dad warned him, and he stopped coming. But after some time, he started coming again. But recently, an organization, Face Initiative, has come to our school, and it is teaching me a lot. And it has taught me how to protect myself, and I now know how to protect myself because I want to become a medical doctor, and I don't want to sleep with any man now until I become the medical doctor I want to be in future.
The issue of gender-based violence, particularly in my school, CSS Utwasega, in Ogbia local government area, these issues, of course, has been going on, and there are some few incidents that have occurred, which of course has been addressed by the school authorities. And there are some certain measures also being put by the school authority in order, first of all, to sensitize the students what gender-based violence is all about, what violence against women and so on and so forth is all about. And the teachers are not left out. They are also incorporated into this, and so the school authorities have taken some measures in order to form a committee that will be saddled with the responsibility of sensitizing the students on what this is all about, and also measures to take when such incidents happen. What are the possible measures to take in order to bring the perpetrators to book, and also to rehabilitate or see how they can now, the victims, how to take care of the victims.
When you see people being harassed and molested, it pains you. And as at then, I didn't really know where to go to help such people. But when FACE came up, I wasn't in school that day, but when my colleague gave me the first, what's this all about? She said it's an NGO that has to do with, I said, okay, this is what I've been looking for. I'm interested. So I've been putting in my best too, and FACE too, I've been putting in their best. We have learned a lot from them, counseling skills, if we have clients, how to deal with them, big counseling skills, how to deal with our clients, how to handle the issue, the appropriate authority to report the matter to, where the students will be brought to book. And it also helps us in our families.
The essence of this in-school project was actually to get teachers involved, students involved, school authorities talking about school board now. And we got in touch with other stakeholders like the police, the Federation of International Women Lawyers, FIDA, and law enforcement, NDLEA, law enforcement agencies, because there's a relationship between, between drug abuse, alcoholism, and sexual violence. And because young people are testing their lives, doing all manner of things, so there's that probability they will be exposed to violence. So we're working with the law enforcement agencies on these issues, and people are reporting, because part of the project addresses issues of prevention, issues of protection, issues of counseling, and then referral when the case is really grievous, when it's bad, and the person needs medical attention and all that, so you refer and all that. And for us, it's been quite an experience, and it's something we want to continue.
We took it upon ourselves ever since we have gone through this FACE training in counseling. We took it upon myself. Like myself, I was harsh too before in life. But now I'm tolerant, because FACE have taught me a lot of things. I told FACE I smoked Indian hemp before, but now I don't smoke again.
We in the Ministry of Education, we encourage NGOs like FACE, we partner with them, encourage them to come to our schools and give them talks. The teachers, the students, and they embrace it. It has helped a lot. I have learned a lot, my girls have learned a lot. I talk with them and they tell us, what they've learned, and they actually want this thing to continue. I think it's been really wonderful so far. Students are now more aware, their rights, they know what to do and what not to do. They know when they are being harassed. Like I didn't know, for instance, types of harassment they go through, but it opened my eyes, through interaction with FACE. Our students are more confident, they speak up, and they used to be shy. Before, if a girl is harassed or raped, she doesn't talk. But now she does, because people listen. And because of FACE, FACE has, has opened their eyes up. In Bayelsa State, our communities are mostly riverine, a lot of riverine areas, and difficult to reach. So we're trying to look at ways to collaborate with NGOs to get to those areas, and FACE is doing that. They've been to Ogbea. Ogbea is riverine in some areas, Sagbama as well, and it's a lot of people projects, I think. So we're encouraging them any way we can to get to those hard-to-reach areas,
So far, so good. The Nigerian police in Bayelsa State, and generally, we have been working with them. And the police will go down there as a team, we discuss with them, we share ideas, and then we work out a way forward. And so far, we have benefited very well, because we just discovered that the consciousness is being created. We used to have a lot of cases hitherto, but now it has really come down a bit from our records. Although I know that we still have challenges, we still have to expand and then go further, which I hope that the program, if it continues, will benefit everybody in the society. So the police have really interfaced with them properly, and we are moving forward. Interestingly, I call for a total expansion of the projects by FACE, which is being sponsored by Oxfam in Nigeria, because the police have really benefited from it. And it will be a good thing if it's being expanded, so that others too will benefit from it.
What I have learned in this school project by FACE initiative will give me the courage, the boldness, the ability, the willingness to protect my female sisters, my female classmates, and not only the females, but the males also, to enlighten them, to tell them, to teach them about gender-based violence, tell them the effect, the consequences at last in what they're putting their hands to.
The in-school gender-based related violence program has helped me to understand how to teach people that had such problems such as rape, help me to make them understand that they shouldn't keep silent if they have such incidents of rape, that they should try to speak up. And it has also helped me in cases that I've seen, like we have hotspots in school, that help us to remove such places in the school, which is we don't hear about rape any longer.